tell you something about our old rugged cross. This cross is probably not that far away from 10 years old. We bought this land, and it had a bigger tree. That tree was very big, and it was very rocky, and we just planted this cross and prayed on this land every Thursday for, I think, over 2 years. There was a small period of time when I sort of just became just a little bit, I allowed stupid human tricks to make me decide to stop for a while, because I used to, when I chanted the Akathist or a Melevin before the cross, oftentimes that dog, it's not there anymore, but the dog would bark. I'd do it in the rain. I was tired of doing it. But Father Nicholas, in his shy, retiring way, convinced me to do it again, just to restart. And so I did, and I don't really know how long that was. Maybe it was a couple months, or maybe it was longer. And then, but we've been continually since that time praying before this cross. It was over about where the nave is, where the apse is of the behind the altar. A little bit, almost where that is. A little bit further away than that, but very close to where that is. The cross was planted. It was made by Michael Enright, and we planted it and had a service, and then one time we even had, on the Sunday of the Cross, in Great Lent, we had Divine Liturgy here, with a tent and everything, approximately where the temple is now. And then this cross is like a holy relic to us, so we moved it. I believe it's another location. It was over there for a while, and then we moved it over here. I think, wasn't it over there for a while? Yeah, and we just decided that wasn't as good a place, and so we put it over here. And it's made of cedar wood, and it should last well longer than us, most likely. And so it's always been our tradition on the Sunday of the Cross, or on the Exaltation of the Cross, which today happens to be a Sunday, we would come out here and do prostrations before the cross after the Divine Liturgy on that day. Now, it's very apropos that we have something curling up around the cross. And that's because the cross is not a symbol of death, it's a symbol of life. So we have life around our cross. I think it's wonderful. We planted roses at one point that they died, and I believe these are roses too, right? This is roses?
That's bougainvillea, that's passion flowers, but they're not passion flowers.
Okay, okay. But we used to have roses, and then they died, and we tried something else, and they died. One of these days, we're going to plant basil around the cross, as well as, and of course, to keep this, because this should go all the way to the top. It'd be wonderful. So, what color are the flowers?
Well,
Purple.
The passion flowers will be purple.
Purple. That's going to be wonderful. In the spring, I guess?
No, they'll bloom all summer.
They were blooming a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, they just needed water, and they're getting.
Okay.
But it's not going to come back unless you dig it up.
Well, whatever.
But
so,
the passion flowers will go all
So
over.
I thought there's many people here who were not here when this cross was planted. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about our cross. So this is our relic. There was a lot of work that went in from the time this cross was planted to the time our church was built. Many, many years. I just recently saw a picture from 5 years ago, and this was just a foundation with the cement walls were up 5 years ago today. So, or was it 6 years ago today? 6 years ago today. So this cross has got to be approximately, probably close to 10 years old.